Just your assessment first, please, Rohan.
We were pretty ordinary defensively early in the piece. Gave him a good start, and then we were disjointed. And I thought we chased the scoreboard way too early, which led to errors. When clearly the second half we were winning the energy battle, but yeah, no execution on the back of it.
There's some concern over Harry Newman on the hooter. How is he?
Oh, he's okay. He just got a scare as per those tackles that are happening at the moment.
Regarding his knee?
Ankle, I think he was scared about, yeah. I think yeah.
What's the issue with Aidan Caesar that didn't seem to come out for the second half?
Back end of the first half, he was struggling getting around. A quad issue. He couldn't remember a moment, but he just couldn't get into a proper stride. So they've assessed it in there, but they're not 100% sure what it is. But he wasn't right.
How frustrating are these slow starts for you now?
Yeah, well, tonight was the first one I can really remember that there was the points straight away, where some other games it's been a sluggish start. Yeah, something that I'm going to have to spend the next couple of weeks trying to find some solutions as to why. They executed some plays really well, so they can't go without credit there. But there are also plays that we were prepared for as well. So, yeah.
You had position and possession in that second half, didn't you? What do you put it down to, the fact that you didn't make the most of that?
Just didn't execute. The play selection was not there. A little lack of patience perhaps at times, but just it was too lateral for my liking.
Where do you go from here? Obviously, it's another sort of fairly erratic performance. It's been up and down all season. Would you say today sort of typifies the season so far? It typifies some games so far. Some other games where we've performed really well. For the majority of that game, we're at least got a fair chunk of momentum for a lot of that game. Just really lacked execution there tonight. I thought that was probably the most critical thing, aside from a sluggish start. A few defensive moments that cost us the points. Momentum. The only way we can get momentum is by executing our plays. That's the only form of momentum. So you've got a fairly fit-ish squad at the moment. Do you change this by changing personnel, do you think?
It's way too early to worry about that kind of stuff. Most of the answers are in that dressing room there right now. So we'll assess things and see how we're looking going into the game after the break.
Rohan, you mentioned playing too lateral at times tonight. Why do you think that is? That's quite uncharacteristic.
I wouldn't say it has. I think the bulk of the times we've got ourselves into trouble has been a over-willingness to play out the back and out the back. When we don't do that, we trouble teams. There was a lot of errors tonight though, so it was some of it was lack of patience, some of it was play selection, but I felt we had opportunity to get our nose between people, even down on their try line. That was how it felt from where I was. Yeah, and again, it's easy where we are in the grandstand. It's much harder out there.
Is it too simplistic to say you'd like them to be more direct? Is that a lazy statement, or is that fair?
That is too simplistic. Yes.